Ladies and gentlemen, today is June 12th, 2013, and this is the KNKL Daily, number 64 today, where we join together. Today is whatever Wednesday, so we basically do whatever the heck we want. And today we are going to be jumping right back into Amazon. We're going to be working more on the comic today, and we're going to be tackling a very challenging page that I have been sort of pushing off to the side and waiting until I turn on the light to get to. But now that we are all prepared, we can dive into that. But first, I need to take a moment to say thank you to those of you who have been reading the comic and supporting the KNKL show. And I want to send out a special thanks to Less Than Pie, who is this month's donator. He is awesome. Today's show is sponsored by him and every show following. If you'd like to get your name on this list, simply click the link below or head on over to the Emma Comic Online site and donate as little or as much as you please, and I'll feature your name throughout the month. And lastly, I want to thank everyone who has been ordering their limited edition posters. Guys, there's only 90 of these that are going to be printed ever. If you get to be one of the lucky people to have one, you will be very, very happy in the future when these things are worth millions of dollars. So yes, if you have not considered getting one yet, then please consider now. Alrighty, people. So let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we? Oh yeah, today we're drawing motorbikes. Ugh, vehicles. Yikes, not my forte, but I'll show you how I get around it. And we're going to have some fun today. And I wanted to say thank you guys very much for being patient while I had to eat dinner. Once again, I kind of started cooking dinner a little bit late. I made some Mexican pasta. It's called sopa, and it's very, very, very good. It's like noodles. Usually you use like shell noodles, and then you mix like chili pepper and tomatoes, garlic and onion, salt and pepper, and it's oh so good. And then you put like cheese on top of it, you know, like the Mexican blend, and that melts on top of it, and it creates the most amazing combo of flavor that you will have ever tasted. And it was really good, but it took me a little bit longer to boil the noodles than I was hoping, and so that's why today was delayed 20 minutes. So thank you for being understanding about that, understanding that I have to eat every now and then, and yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen too often. Otherwise, I'm going to be getting a beat down. So let's go ahead and get right into this. I'm actually just starting the framing, as you can see here. Laying this stuff out. Alright, that looks good. And you can see basically how I'm doing this. Right here. Let me make sure everything is coming through properly. Yes. Oh, let's make sure you can see my tools. Yes. Okay, so we've got the layer right down here. Or we've got the sketch layer right down here. I'm going to make a new layer and call it frames. We're going to go ahead and pick a nice, dark, desaturated purpley, which is actually the color that I use for my blacks. And I like to use this color as opposed to like straight black because it adds just a subtle hint of life into my lines, I'd like to believe. And it's oh so subtle. You wouldn't notice it unless I told you, which it just did. So now you know. But yes, that is what I use. Frames. Alright. Now let's go ahead and stroke the marquee. Stroke it. Thank you. And let me reload the chat and make sure everything is working properly. Everything. Alright. Let's move on here. Let's get this one here. Oh, wait. Is this going to be a bleed shot? I think it's going to be a bleed shot. Yeah, I think it is. I actually want to make it, like, big. Because this is, like, a cool thing that's happening here. Like, the bikes are kind of, like, folding out and, like, joining together to make this giant, like, cone battering ram that's going to slam through these zombies. And I want to make sure we capture that with the utmost awesomeness, and it deserves its own large panel for that. In fact, maybe we should just cover up the entire bottom of the page. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to go ahead and stroke that. Go ahead and do that. And move it down a tad bit. I think that's working all right. Sweet. And I can't wait to release this, guys. I cannot wait to release this part. I'm like biting my nails every day that this thing is not out because it just needs to come out already. It's like a baby that needs to be birthed. It's like, get this thing out of me! But it will come. It will. And it will be glorious. It will be, as the prophecies said, glorious. Alright. Alrighty then. So frames are looking good. It's looking really good. Let's go ahead and move on into our layouts. So let's go ahead and reduce the opacity of this. And let us begin. Let us begin. And over here I have the references for the bikes because I commonly forget things, and this helps me to remember the designs that I've laid down, and that way I can be consistent. And the comic will hopefully look awesome with the vehicles. So let's go ahead and get to that, shall we? Yes, we shall. Alright, so for layouts, as you know, I usually like to do like a desaturated kind of darker blue. Kind of like that. That'll work. Let's call this layout. Let me go ahead and save this. Saving is always key, right? Save often and the other word. Early and often? I don't know. Save before your computer crashes. That's always a good thing. Alright, so now we get to draw top down. We get to draw Grand Theft Auto, right? Riding the motorcycle. And yeah, it's going to be tons of fun. This is Clem here. This is Clem on his giant three-wheeler, giant ATC with the cow scoop on front. It's pretty sweet. I like it. Alright. Let's bring this stuff around. And again, guys, like, I want to talk to you guys about fear once again and how I kind of like have dodged this page for so long because like I don't want to draw bikes, I don't know how, you know, and I just have all this weird anxiety about drawing pages that I don't know exactly what the heck I'm doing, right? Which has basically been like every page this issue, right? I've been learning something new, trying something, risking it all, and it's been working out pretty good, although it has taken some time. But yeah, it's definitely like just kind of take it one step at a time. I think that's the best way to kind of get over this fear, all right? Really, really allow yourself to even do it badly first. Allow yourself to suck at the beginning. And allow yourself to suck as many times as you need to, and then you'll naturally get better. But if you just sit around being scared of it, not getting to it, then you're never going to improve. And nobody likes that. Nobody. Alright, let's go ahead and draw these handlebars out. Looks good. Just kind of playing this by ear, working with what we got, working with the shapes that we got that I like. Like that. Kind of want to push these out a tad bit though, because these parts are going to be connecting. This part of Clem's bike is going to be connecting with the other dudes. So I'm actually going to push this out. Hey, buddy. You back again? You just want to say hi? Alright, bye-bye. That was Noah again. Oh no, that was Kenyan. Kenyan's the littlest one. I don't know if you saw him peeking on the side here. But yes, we do have some guests in the house. Little kids. Little awesome kids. One of them is an artist. At least, I think just one of them is an artist. I don't know what Miles and Kenyan are into. Kenyan's into being silly. He's a clown. I like him. Reminds me of myself. But yeah. We have some lovely guests in our house, and yesterday I sang them the song from Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest, as I made them dinner, and all of the pots and pans and teapots came to life and sang with me. The chandelier and the clock. It's pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. You should have been there. And then we watched Harry Potter. I really do like kids, though. Kids are awesome. Kids remind me of what it's like to be super creative, you know? Like I just see, I see kids like playing with toys and stuff, and you can just tell that their imagination is just like going wild, right? And they're just like having a great time, like coming up with a story, and it's like it's so real to them. And I think that that's something that we kind of move our way out of, especially as artists, as we grow older, and just as adults, right? We move away from using our imaginations to like create fun things, and then we use our imaginations to create scary things, like worrying about stuff, worrying about money and bills and girls and what else are we talking about? All these other problems that you make up for yourself. Women, nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. All right. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, because this is proving to be a bit challenging. Alright, one step at a time. One step at a time. Let's take a look over here. Okay, so I like this thing. This looks really good. There we go. Okay, looks like he's got a little bit of like a little roll cage thing going on here. Or just like some bars going on. Some kind of bar thingy. Cool. Looks good. Alright, now let's go ahead and draw in this little thing here. Just the opening for the gas tank that kind of sits over this. That looks good. That's good. Today's been an interesting day. I'll be the first to admit that. It's been a very, very interesting day. And I think it's because I woke up really, really early. I went to bed late, kind of like at around 1 o'clock in the morning. And then, for some reason, I just had the urge to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and then not sleep for the rest of the day. I took a nap, for like 30 minutes earlier today, but it's just been kind of like one of those days. It's kind of like it's overcast outside and the sun never really came out. It's just kind of one of those kind of dark, dreary, gray days. But things were still good. Got a good amount of work done today. And yeah, just feeling good. Feeling good overall. All right. Alrighty, there you go, Clem. Wait, did I draw the back of his coat right? I don't know if it comes to a point like that. Nope! It's supposed to be squared. There we go. Now you're riding with style, Clem. Now, let's see here. If these things actually came out, though, they need to be a little bit wider. These things need to come out a little bit more ways. More like that! Thank you! That's what I was looking for. That's the ticket! Excellent. Now these other bikes can come in and easily connect to that thingy. Except I just need to make sure that there's no tangents going on with this stuff. And it looks a little weird. But we'll forge on for now. We'll deal with that stuff later. Do you want to make the little breaks here? Little breaks coming off. There we go. His hands are a little far in. I think that's what I'm noticing here. That's what's bugging me. We need to move these hands out more to the handlebars. Like that. That'd be a funny way to ride an ATV. Just like put your hands as close in on the handlebars as possible. You're not even holding the grips on the ends. You're just like holding the actual metal. But yeah, I can't believe how fast this week has gone by. Another week. Another week has gone by. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to leave it like that until I kind of do a final design on Clem's cow scoop on the front. Because I might want to do a slight change to this grill piece here. I don't know, I could probably throw these things in. There's these parts right here. Someone threw me a suggestion that I really, really liked, and I want to see if I can make it work on Clem's cow scoop. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Alright. Might be putting a little too much detail into that. Whatever. It's all good. Alright, and I'm just going to put like some lines back here so you can tell that these things are moving. Move! Good. Alright, we got Tank over here next. Tank is up next on the Grand Theft Auto cam. Let's go ahead and take care of him. And then we got Chopper Guys. Chopper Guys coming up, joining the pack. Alright, there's Tank's helmet. Tank's, oh yeah, we also got to draw Tank's weapon on his back. I totally forgot it here. Shame on me. Shame on me. Robert Knight. I did totally forget to fix his right arm. Thank you. This is why I keep you guys around. You guys help me out. Love it. Wow, actually that looks really good. Looks really nice. I'm satisfied. Strange. Strange. Okay. I don't like the way that hand looks. Let's try it again. Better. Better. This is actually going to be his collar here. Probably going to have to scoot him back a little bit. His upper body is kind of close to the handlebar. I want him to look like he's kind of leaning back. And I'll take care of that. Yeah, he just needs to go back a tad bit. Kind of want to rotate his waist just a tad bit too. I'll add a little bit more character to him. Yeah, that looks better. And let's make sure we got his arm in the right spot. There we go. And I say let's move him back a little bit. Maybe shrink him down a little bit. How big is he compared to Clem? Clem's actually pretty big. Oh, but yeah, Tank is definitely bigger than him. And that is not supposed to be that way. Tank should be more about that size. Perfect! Actually, no, Tank looks a little small. Right about there. Now I gotta pull up Tank's. Gotta pull up Tank's spike really quick. Alright, there we go. Trying to figure out if I want to have this thing on the back of Clem's bike, because I drew it in originally, but I don't know if I like it there. I don't know if it's just an extra detail that can be omitted. Yeah, it doesn't need to be there. I like to keep the bikes as simple as possible. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Screw it! His hands are not on the right spot either. Need to move that over. I don't know what's up with my characters like choking up on their handlebars, but I guess that's the way they like to do it. Oh, but that looks weird. That looks weird with his hand way out there. It's a deal. Maybe you just need to make the handlebar a little shorter. Because I like the way his hand looks there, but I just don't like the way the handlebar looked. It was just too long, that's all. Took care of it. That handlebar needs to be shrunk down a little bit. Good. And wheel. Feel the wheel. How about some feel the wheel? That's Skylanders, by the way. I don't know if you guys have played that game, but it's amazing. Brilliant. I'm just so tired I can't express how much I like it properly. It's beautiful. It's a good game. You guys probably think I'm on drugs today. And I don't blame you. Because I kind of feel like I am. Sleepy drugs. Okay, that looks good. Looks really good. Oh man. Okay. That and that. Tire sticking out there. And let's not forget the exhaust. There we go. That looks cool. Looks really good. My only question is that look weird with him like looking like that? Because his legs are like up here. Maybe I need to move his knees back a little bit. His knees would probably be a little bit closer to, yeah, right there. Yeah, and his feet are probably going to be closer to right about there, as opposed to where they were. Looks pretty good. These exhaust pipes are throwing me off though. I keep thinking it's part of his body, but it's not supposed to be. Let's see if we can fix that, shall we? Yeah, that looks better. Good. Very good. Very good. Awesome, guys. See? Check it out. It's all coming together. Love it when a page comes together. Just got to take it one step at a time. Okay? And you can do anything. And eventually, once you start going, it tends to get easier, right? It tends to get easier as you continue. So it's just important that you just get started. If you ever feel like you're kind of art blocked, like I was with this page. Not wanting to draw motorcycles. Not wanting to draw all these dudes from Grand Theft Auto angles. But now that I'm actually getting to it, it's not that bad. Not too big a deal. Yeah, this looks good. And let's make sure we get the strap coming back here. I almost forgot about that. Strap for their goggles. Let us not forget. Do I want to put those little stripes on there? I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I guess so. It helps identify him. That looks pretty good. Now, I forget if Clem has stripes on his sleeves. I don't think he does. In the original drawing, I think I put them on, but let me see if they're on him in part 2. Oh yeah, he does have them. He's got a little tiny stripe at the end there. Alrighty then. Shall we? Let's take care of that. Tiny stripe there, tiny stripe there. Good to go. Yesterday's daily was actually a lot of fun. I had a really, really good time drawing dynamic poses and sexy ladies. I always have a good time doing that. But yeah, I was just happy that I was able to show something that I wasn't completely confident in. I'm really trying to break out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways, it seems like lately. And been getting some amazing results. Been feeling better about myself. Getting some interesting sleeping hours. I don't know if that's from that, but yeah, I've just been sleeping less, feeling good, working hard, and sleeping more. In fact, after the show, I'm probably going to take a nice fat nap. Nice fat cat nap. Mmm. 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 I don't think I've ever been this tired on a daily before. Oh, I'm just so happy these are coming together. Yes! And I can totally tell what those are. Can totally tell who's who and what's going on. And that is always a cause for celebration, right? Always, always, always. Alright, looks like we're going to be going for another 5 minutes. And then, in the meantime, I would like to invite you to line your catapults over the castle walls, cast your questions, and I will catch them, send them back to you on a bed of leaves. Salad. Balsamic vinegar. You'll get all of it. Load your catapults and cast your questions, if you have any. If not, then we will end day 64 in about 5 minutes. Yeah, but it's crazy, huh? Crazy how just a couple like top-down drawings can take a little bit of time. And I don't even know if I should be putting that much detail into them because, I mean, people are going to be seeing them from, well, no, actually I think that's fine. I think it's good that I'm putting this much detail into it because people are going to be seeing it from this size. And I think this is the hard one. Like once I get this one done right here, this one won't be too hard. That one won't be too hard since it's kind of like a copy. It's just like a copy picture. Kind of the same thing that we were doing in the last page with Tank having his arm up and then the next one his arm's down. It's the same lines, but we just altered the arm. So that's what will be happening here too. So that'll be pretty nice. I'm very, very interested to see how this will look. Having 3 bikes kind of simultaneously having their little cow scoop gates right next to each other. I'm hoping that'll look really cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to Chopper Dude. Let's get as much of him kicked out of here as possible, and then we will end today's episode. And in the meantime, I'm going to pull up epic outro music. Come to me! Come to me! I am the sleepy king of the KNKL Kingdom. Alright. That's all queued up and good to go. You know, one thing that I was doing last Friday, and I'm really trying to be active not only just on like social media, like Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff now more often, because I think it's like really cool that I can interact with people like that, like especially with, like the art contests and all this stuff going on. I've been wanting to get more involved in these forums and just like talking to people and being social, and it's been really, really fun. I've really been enjoying it. However, I want to start paying specific attention to the Emma Forum on Fridays. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been participating and posting things on the Emma Forum, registered and all that good stuff. Thank you for being a part of that, and I will be on there. I check it every few days, but Friday is really going to be the day that I try to get on there and interact with a lot of people. So if you have questions or concerns, comments, spoilers, you can go ahead and take them over there. And we will have a grand old time. Alright. Oh, this guy looks cool. I like these chopper dudes. Huh. Oh. This is awesome. I'm having too much fun right now. Drawing this guy's arms. And they look great! They look great. I love them. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this down right to the wheel. Looks good, yes. Looks good. Very good. Not going to worry too much about all these little details for right now. Just kind of getting those shapes in. Getting what I like into the picture. Again, choking up on the handlebars. What are you doing? Don't ride like that. Your arm looked so good. But we're going to have to move you over. So you are gripping the handlebar properly. Not dangerously. That looks pretty good. I'm going to stick with that for now, and I'll work some more with that as I go. Alrighty, peoples! Thank you very much for everyone who has joined me on this sleepy whatever Wednesday. I do apologize for my energy being a little bit low today and for starting late, but I do appreciate you guys always being supportive and being here, joining me live on Ustream. People on YouTube, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. We'll see you tomorrow for Thoughtful Thursday. We'll be talking about things, meditating upon the meaning of life and what it means to be an artist. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later.